Hey guys, what if I told you there's a formula that you can use to turn hundreds of dollars into thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard me right. That formula is compound interest, and that's what the rich use to get richer every single day. Stick around because by the end of this video, you will know how you can use this tool to build wealth for the future. Then, what the hell is compound interest? Let me break it down for you. Simple interest is when you make interest only on your initial deposit. But compound interest, that's when you make money on your initial deposit and interest plus the initial deposit plus the initial deposit and the interest, and you see how that keeps going, right? You see how it snowballs, and that money gets larger and larger and larger.
As you can see on this chart, an account growing with compound interest earns more money than an account growing with simple interest. Hopefully the next example will crystallize this.
It's like your money is doing a full-time job for you without you lifting a finger. Another way of saying the difference between simple interest and compound interest: simple interest is only interest on your initial deposit, whereas compound interest is interest on top of your interest. With simple interest, your payments are pretty much constant, whereas with compound interest, it varies and increases with time. For example, if you invest $1,000 at a 10% annual interest rate, with simple interest, you will make $2,000 after 10 years. But with compound interest, you would have over $2,500 in 10 years. And if you leave it for 20 years, you will have over $6,000 in 20 years. That is the magic of compound interest. I bet you were hoping that this individual will have about $5,000 with compound interest after 20 years, but no, that's not how compound interest works. Again, remember, it is interest on your interest. My name is Massimo. I'm a network engineer and fintech enthusiast. If, just like me, you are interested in how you can grow your money, please like the video, share, and subscribe as well so that we go through this journey. Um, Thank you. The good news, folks, you don't have to be good with math or be good at tracking every single dollar. Did you know there are fintech tools out there like Robinhood, Acorns that can automate compounding on your behalf? Acorns, for example, will help you invest your spare change, track it for you, and make sure your money grows passively. You may be wondering, what's the key to this success? With everything in life, consistency. You have to be consistent with how much you're investing, no matter how small it is. Yes, even small amounts like $5 can turn out to make hundreds and thousands of dollars in a lifetime, all because of compound interest. It is actually called the eighth wonder of the world. So now you know that compound interest is the secret sauce that the rich use. But how can you determine or tell how much money will double in a specific period? Well, my friends, have you heard of the rule of 72? Just use the rule of 72. 72 divided by the interest rate you're getting. So say, for example, you invest in the stock market, which grows on average by 8% every year. Divide 72 by 8%. What is that? 9 years. So you expect that if you have a certain amount of money in the stock market and on average it grows by 8%, then that money will double in 9 years. At 12%, yeah, that money doubles in 6 years. And if you do the math for yourself, you will understand that this trick will help you double your money faster and faster and faster every single year.
As you can see here, this example aims to demonstrate the rule of 72. At 1%, it takes 72 years for you to double your money. At 3%, 24 years. At 5%, 14 years. At 7%, 10 years. At 8%, like we mentioned, 9 years. At 9%, 8 years. At 10%, 7 years. So with this, you can arm yourself on how you would like to see your money grow, especially if you know what the specific interest rate is going to be like.
So you might be wondering, how do I start using compound interest today? Well, my advice for you will be if you have that high yield savings account or an investment account, or if you have the ability to have one, open one of those or both of them today. Set up automatic deposits. It doesn't matter. Even $10 a day will do a whole lot of good for you in the long run. You also want to ensure that you're choosing accounts that reinvest your earnings over the long run. And guess what? Time is your biggest friend. Time is your biggest ally. Time is the person you want to be looking up to. Take some patience, do this, and see your wealth grow with time. My hope for you by the time I'm done with this video is that you know compound interest is not just a tool for the rich. You can use compound interest to grow your wealth. Compound interest is for anyone willing to use it. So, guess what? The earlier you begin, the bigger your financial wealth is going to be. Start early, see your wealth grow. Start early, be consistent, see your wealth grow. So, now that you've gotten this information, what are you waiting for? Go out there, do the work, set things in motion. And if you loved this video, subscribe, like, share with your friends. My name is Massimo, and I am just here because I'm a financial enthusiast who is obsessed with fintech. Thank you.